Hello? Hello? Hi, y'all. So, quick topic on who's thinking for you, or who do you think you are thinking for you? Mindfulness. So, we're all impacted by a gazillion thoughts a day, some influences by the media, some influences by our friends, our family, so many texts, emails, in which we have to process that information. But that's not the thinking I'm talking about. The thinking I'm talking about is when you are pondering something, considering something that will have an impact on your life, a choice, which direction to go. And you find yourself thinking about it. What channel are you thinking through? Just the mind? And what's impacting your thoughts? Your history? Your friends? Your research? What's going to lead you to the best decision? As it pertains to people, okay? People have purpose. We've had that. So I have that video out. People have purpose. When you make a decision and you're thinking about it, you are never alone in your thought. The universe may have brought that coworker, that boss that no one liked. Oh, how did I end up getting transferred to that department with that person? To grow you or you grow them? To have you learn more or teach more in your own episode? Because, you know, what so often missed at work is the personality, the persona, the person that shows up, that is the wherewithal of who they are, their funness, their personality, their brawniness, their boldness. All of that helps others to mold and meld and shape and union and come together as one. This is ultimately what we are, us together. So before you think you thought it through and you push no or swipe left or say think about the impact of the other person. If you don't want to work with that person, they don't get the opportunity to be around someone of your magnitude. You carry the king, and they never got there. At best, they're a bishop, but they could learn from you. Someone whom you, if you have sports you're still involved with, and you don't want to be on that baseball team or that hockey team after work with that person, how you can sharpen your tools by playing against them, up your game. Person come into your life. You've been wanting, you don't want this, you want all that, you got to have this, they got to do this, and that person checks off everything. And because your history makes you too quick, you dismiss somebody who could have been the greatest compliment in your life. And now you're thinking, what happened? You are what happened. No, you are what happened. And this is why divorce is so hard. All this love and you end up divorced? Come on. People are not willing to work together. Invest in that person. Go into the relationship saying, you and I are one. You don't exist by yourself no more. I got you, you got me. We go elevate together. We're going to show what real love looks like. Because if you just divorce a person and that's not what that person wants, then you have by default impacted their destiny. Yes. Same thing at work. If you don't want to work with that person and you refuse and you leave, or you leave the company, or you transfer, by default, you either miss out or they miss out. And never let anyone have a recommendation in your life by which they're not even at that level to make. I mean, really, you outrank that person either spiritually or emotionally, and you're gonna talk to them and tell them what to do, and then they want to tell you, man, don't mess around with that. Then you don't want a girlfriend, girl, you don't want to be with that, and you miss out on all how your world could have collided the right way, come together the right way. UNITY. Don't make that mistake, love. People have purpose. They have value. Few of us ever get a chance to meet one that can change our entire world. I heard a man on, it was a reality TV. They were being interviewed actually by Oprah, and he said, she saved my life. And I thought, oh, can't nobody save your life? She saved your life. But when he went on, he said, when I met her, I had all these ideas and none of them worked. None of them. And I was just done. I wasn't even looking. I was done. And I had begun to drink, he said. I felt like a failure, but I was a success. I was doing things, but they were never really successful. When she came in my life, and things kind of like a Rubik's Cube. And he started describing how difficult a Rubik's Cube, when the colors are all out of trouble, you get frustrated, discombobulated. And she just brought his life back together on the right path. And that's what he meant by saving him, because he was just done with it. And so I understood it differently when he said it like that, because I just feel like, and can someone save you? I guess in that regard. So don't send away your rescue. Don't send away at work, at home, in a relationship. Make that better. Be bigger, stronger, badder, brawnier. King, queen, debutante, princess, prince. Stand in your aura. And if you can, fix that. You may never, ever, 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 ever get what that person can bring you in business or love or relationship or even mindfulness. That's why they were sent into your life, and you didn't even have the wherewithal to recognize. So wake up, wake up, wake up. It's okay. We're all waking up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And if you're really darn right lucky, maybe that door ain't closed to you. Maybe you still have that work opportunity. Maybe that person ain't disappeared. But we have to recognize when people appear in our life, people have purpose. Okay, so there's a purpose for them in your life when they appeared at that time. That boss, when they came into your department, they probably weren't that boss at that time. They didn't have the opportunity, they didn't have the position, they didn't have the authority to bring you up, but they do now. That person you met, that woman, that man, if you would have met them years ago, she was married or he was getting through a divorce. He wasn't, and so the universe has a way of co-joining us and bringing us together in one. And it is like comes together and comes together like that beautiful ocean behind me. And we have to be able to recognize. See that starfish? You just recognize your starfish. And don't go ask a friend who lower ranked than you spiritually or in your journey. Would you ask a kid to drive your car? Not to knock that friend, because sometimes a good friend can give bad advice, such to the point you can't reconcile it or fix it. Now that friend gone on, they sleeping good at night, and you still like, whoa, 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 what happened? Don't be that person. Wake up, wake up. Love you. I gotta go. Bye. Bye, y'all. Bye. Be that starfish. Go get your starfish, child.